Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now. This is a reaction video, and what I got to show y'all today is going to blow your mind. There's a double standard among black women, modern women, black women in particular. They want a man to take care of their children, the children that they have from 2 or 3 other baby daddies, from Nook Nook, Pookie, Ray Ray, all the rest of them. But when a man has a child of his own and enters a relationship with a woman who already has children, she rejects his child, but she will want him to accept her children. This is a double standard. This is very unacceptable. But let me play this clip for you, gentlemen, so you can see exactly what I mean. This video is for educational purposes, and everything in it I'm using out of fair use. Let us begin.
What do you mean why I got the camera in your face? Why do my son keep coming to me telling me that you treat him different than the rest of the kids?
Because he is different than the rest of the kids.
How?
He's my son.
Because he's not your son,
No,
but he's my son.
Right.
So you should be treating him like your son too.
No, he's not my son. He does not belong to me. It's your responsibility to take care of your son. I don't expect for when my kid, there's nobody taking care of my kids other than me. Talking about, they're your kids. So yes, you take care of our kids together and you take care of your son.
She said you take care of our children together, and then she separates those children from his son that he has from another woman. Now, let me explain this so you can understand the entire video. It will also reveal itself through the video. But this man had already had a child with another woman. Then he decided to get with this big woman right here and make a child with this woman. So he has actually 2 baby mamas. This baby mama doesn't like the child from the other baby mama and also doesn't like the other baby mama. This is where the conflict is coming from. And she refuses to raise the other woman's child that he had with. Now, remember, women want you. They want you to take care of children that they had by other men. But when the shoe is on the other foot, you will find that women do not want to accept your children, the children that you have produced by another woman. Let's continue.
But you don't take care of my son. You don't treat my son like he family, like he part of our family.
He be here. I mean, he don't go without.
He be here. He live here. He go with his mother occasionally. What are you talking about?
Okay, but he's also not my son. Like, what do you want me to do? That's not my child. You want me to sit around and treat him the exact same as I treat my children? He's not my child. He's gonna feel different.
No, he shouldn't feel different.
I'm not his mother.
He should feel at home when he comes to his dad's house.
I'm not his mother. I'm not about to do this with you.
You're not his mother, but you my girl.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, how much would a man be crucified for saying the exact words that she is saying? I don't want to take care of him. He's not my child. They don't belong to me. You had that child with another woman. Now, if we say that to a woman, we don't want to take care of your child. You had that child with another man. If we say that, they will crucify us. They will nail us to the wall. They will talk bad about us and they will shame us. But it's acceptable when a woman says it, right?
Home when he comes to his dad's house.
I'm not his mother. I'm not about to do this with you.
You're not his mother, but you my girl at the end of the day.
Right.
So you're supposed to be treating my son accordingly.
You act like I be knocking the Lord or something. I don't be doing nothing to him.
You don't gotta knock him upside his head for him. You might as well be doing that, not giving him candy and making him feel different than the rest of the kids.
First of all, your son is bad. I don't know what kind of training he got. It may have to have something to do with that ragged baby mama you got, but
she is just going everywhere, deflecting everywhere, shaming everywhere, saying that this saying that this man's child is bad. The child may have behavior issues. I don't know, and it doesn't matter. I don't even care. Because there are a lot of women who have children from other men whose children definitely have behavioral problems. And then she wants to point out, well, you got a ratchet baby mama. That might be where he got it from. So let's talk about your ratchet children that you have from ratchet men. Look at you. Your hair is colored every crayon color in a Crayola box, green, yellow, purple, orange on your head. You're overweight. And you got a man who has a child with you and you don't want to take care of the other child, and that child lives within the house. This is going to traumatize that child. That child already knows that you don't love it. That child has already come to his father and said, look, mama treats me differently. Now that child gonna grow up with a hatred in his heart because it's always gonna be rejected and treated differently.
Feel different than the rest of the kids.
First of all, your son is bad. I don't know what kind of training he got. It may have to have something to do with that ragged baby mama you got, but it's not. That's not on me.
At the end of the day, this don't got nothing to do with my baby mother. This don't got nothing to do with nothing else but you treating my son differently from the rest of the kids.
Your son is different than the rest of the children. He's not my son. Like I told you that. I told you that from jump. If you don't start treating my kids, I told you that from jump. I told you that from jump that your child, I will. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna make sure he's straight. Like in regards to he's not gonna hurt himself or get hurt. But I also told you can't expect me to step up and be a mom to somebody that's not mine. I told you that. I don't think I have that capability. We had that conversation.
But yet women want you to step up and be stepfather to a child that isn't theirs. Do you see the hypocrisy? Do you see how women are?
You can't expect me to step up and be a mom to somebody that's not mine. I told you that. I don't think I have that capability. We had that conversation.
If this was vice versa, I would be treating your daughter accordingly. Just the same way I treat you, I'd be treating your daughter.
But you don't have to because I didn't come to you with no outside children. I didn't come with you with them strength. I didn't come with you with that.
Wow.
Again, the reason why she doesn't have any outside children, well, she do. I don't know why she even said that. But she's talking about if she got with him and then she didn't have a baby. She's going to talk about that as well. But basically, this man has a baby with this big old thing here we're listening to, and another woman. He had 2 baby mamas, and one of those children wants to stay with his daddy, with this woman here.
But at the end of the day, you decided to stay with me, and you knew I had a kid. You decided to stay with me.
Right, and so you should step up and take care of that extra whatever. That's on you. Wow. That's not on me.
You don't think that's just a little bit childish?
So you telling me I have a baby, I bring the baby home, you gonna take care of it and be a father?
If you had the kid before me and we get in a relationship, why wouldn't I? That would make sense not to.
I wouldn't expect you to. I wouldn't put that all on you. If you did that was up to you. Wow. But I wouldn't put that on you. That's a lot to put on my shoulders.
Look
what you
at
want
this,
me to do?
Y'all look at this. This makes sense to
look
y'all?
Look at it. Do it make sense? I mean, we've been together how long?
If you had a kid already,
now
and then me and you had 2 kids, and then you nobody had to say nothing to me. It was my son who said something.
Okay. Right.
I can see this.
So he's upset because he didn't get a piece of candy, little bad timeout when the other kids got to play. What happened?
This is a grown child talking. She sounds like an imbecile to me. My most humble opinion. This is not a fully mature woman. He had 2 kids with this woman that we're listening to and have another child. This man has arguments with this type of woman every week. I'm sure of it. There's no peace in this home.
No, my son is upset because he said that you was giving the other kids stuff, candy, juice, snacks, taking them outside, and he was making my son sit in the house.
Because he did deserve, because he be running around here like he don't have no sister, don't want to listen.
Oh, the kids we got already ain't bad.
So when I tell him stuff, he knows I'm not his mother. When I tell him stuff, he don't listen. So because he don't listen, guess what he don't get? The same everybody else get. And guess what I'm not going to do? Enforce nothing because that's not my child. So now I'm in a position to where all I got to do is tell him to sit in the house, let the kids do whatever they want to do, and wait till home because you're his father. He's not going to listen to me, and I'm not going back and forth with you about this. So have a conversation with your son. Maybe if you got your son to
listen. What are you talking about?
Right, okay. And?
My son is only going to...
Our 3-year-old listens. What are you saying? What's your point? What's your point?
You
Our 3-year-old listens. Our 3-year-old listens.
Our 3-year-old listens. I guarantee you that if the child listens, the child at that age will understand what you're talking about. In order for some of these children to understand at that age, you have to use what is called pain compliance. You have to spank them. You have to ground them or whatever it may be. This child that he's talking about is coming to his father telling him that the woman that he's living with doesn't treat him like everyone else. He need to get rid of this woman. But it'll be hard because you already got babies with this child too.
You want to know why our 3-year-old listens to me? Because I'm their mother. Okay, so that's the point. So you figure it out. You figure out how to fix that.
If you don't start treating my son the right way, I'm gonna have to leave you. That's pretty much it.
All right, we'll get your son to listen, and we'll see. We'll go from there.
Get my son to listen.
Get your son to listen, and we'll go from there.
Listen,
Exactly. So, are we done?
Gentlemen. The hypocrisy is real. Women are hypocrites, especially in the black community. But that's my most humble opinion. But that's they don't ever talk about these women. You always hear about the women who are upset at the men for not wanting to take on the burdens of other men's children. Another man's child is a liability to a man who did not father that child. But you have a woman here who makes it clear that she will consistently reject a little child because that little child is not hers. The hypocrisy is amazing to me. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, gentlemen. Thank you.